welcome back, everybody. Pawkins Custom Tailgate Games 360 Wingless Series. All right, back here at Lima Land Speedway. Onto the lights this time. Just finished up the Wicked Energy Gum Northwest Focus Midget Series presented by Cognitive Warriors from right here. Blake Cannon, the winner in that one. Practice winding down. These guys going to get out here, get their qualifying times in. Get ready to start our heat races. Got 26 checked in for this one. But as always, time for our national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, once again, thank you, Mr. Foley. The number one song in America right there, guys. Got to tell you. Qualifying, winding down. John Batista, Cole Cabray, Stephen Hill, James Tiernan, and Coy Pennington right now. Our top 5 qualifiers. Look like we're probably going to have about 3 heat races. Wait for these things to cycle through, get the lineups all squared away. We'll run down the lineups for you. 3 heat races on tap. On the pole, the Team Sadie Wicked Cushion number 22 of Mason Hannigan to his outside. We saw him win in the midget car, now in the 360s. Going to be the 44 machine of Blake Cannon. Row 2 on the inside, the Dude Products. Number 210, that's the Dirt Track Terror, James Tiernan. And on his outside, quick qualifier for the night, the Black Diamond Motorsports number 35, John Batista. Row 3 on the inside, the Cadillac man himself, that's Kevin Hanley. Scheduled to be on his outside, Swindell Speed Labs driver Kendall Tucker in the 300. Row 4 inside, Top Gun Motorsports, number 181, Brett Hobson, and to his outside, the middle of the light, number 696 of Brian Heisler. And on the back row, by himself, the Wicked Relief Gum, Team City Wicked Cushion number 25C of Kevin Click. That would be correct, Kevin. That is how they do qualifying. So we got 9 cars. Top 3 to the A main.
Top 4.
Top 4 straight to the A main. Going to take 6 from the B. Ten laps to get it done. Big cars, little track. Should be pretty exciting. Hannigan and Cannon, row 1 for heat 1. Hannigan's on the throttle. Cannon got a great jump on the outside. He's going to beat him down to turn number 1, Blake Cannon. Out in front of this group. Hannigan still in second. Tiernan in third. Batista running in the 4th spot right now. Top three reach out and touch each other if they wanted to. Hope they don't. Hope they keep it clean. But right now, Cannon, Tiernan, Hannigan, Batista, our top four. That's our transfer spots. Kevin Hanley tried to get the 4 spot away from Batista. Tried to move him up the hill right there. Showed him the right front tire. Batista had his sight sets on the inside of Mason Hannigan. He's going to try to pick up another spot. Battle at the front. Cannon's going to give up the lead at least for a moment. He's going to slide in and put that right rear up against the left front of James Tiernan. Tiernan had it for a second. Wasn't able to hang on to it, so keep Cannon out in front of Tiernan. Hannigan and Hanley now has gotten around on the top side. He's got the drive off turn 4. He may have 4th. Keep them even into 1 and 2. Kevin Hanley working the top side, trying to find that momentum down the backstretch. 4 to go this time by. Kevin Hanley's got it at the line that time by about 2 inches. Now he's got about a car and a half, 2, 3 by the time they got to turn 3 and 4. Hanley's working the top side, finding the hill, bringing it down off the top and getting all the momentum he needs to get past Batista. Batista tried to close the door on him pretty early there, just didn't get it done. 2 laps to go this time. Still Cannon, Tiernan, Hannigan out front. We're watching the battle for the 4th and final transfer spot. And a big mistake from Hanley on the entry into 1 and 2 again in 3 and 4. And that's going to let John Batista get to the spot. He's on the transfer spot right now. Cannon through 3 and 4 going to win heat race 1. He's going to bring James Tiernan, Mason Hannigan, and John Batista to the A main with him. Everybody else going to go through the B main, try to make it in there. Heat race 1 in the books, 2 to go. And on the pole, the Wicked Cushion, number 93 of the Catfish, Chris Roberts on his outside. Another Wicked Cushion driver, that's Mike Keegan in the X machine. Row 2 on the inside, the Masterson Racing number 321, Coy Pennington to his outside. Swindale Speed Labs driver in the number 40, Cole Cabre. Row 3 on the inside, going to be the 019 Hayden Cardwell to his outside. The 19 Designs, Wicked Cushion number 057 of the Flying Aussie, Craig Dunn. Row 4 on the inside, Cole Harvey drives the 085, and on his outside, the Elite 7, number 1 machine of Austin Carr. And on the back row, by himself, the Andes, Frozen Custard, number 94, that's Todd LeBeau. Right now, it looks like there's Hayden Cardwell's car. Got the Hoosier Tires machine out there at the last second. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate you guys sticking with us. Show number 2 on Wingless Wednesdays. Don't forget, tomorrow, triple header Thursday. Dirt Slingers, 8 o'clock Eastern. They're going to be at USA with the Tim Sims General Tires Howard Johnson Series. Week 11 for them. Got 2 weeks left, this week and next week. That series will be done for a couple of weeks. And then immediately following them, the Dirty Old Bastards Wicked Cushion 410 Outlaw Series. They are at Williams Grove. No, they're not. They're at Eldora. They're at Eldora. Man, I don't know why I was trying to punish myself. All right. Green this time off turn 4. Robertson Keegan on the front row. 10 laps, 4 more cars to the A main.
Green, green, green.
In the air. Oh, Keegan wasn't able to get the good drive off, and he held up Cabre on the exit of turn 2. Cabre had to hit the binders. Right now, Chris Roberts, Mike Keegan, Coy Pennington. Hayden Cardwell had 4th. Now he's up to 3rd. Pennington in 4th, but on the bottom side, Cabre trying to work right up against the tires on the inside. Mike Keegan cut back underneath the slide job from Cardwell. It's still Roberts out in front. Keegan is second now. Cabre and Cardwell trying to work 3 wide. They were with Keegan, and Cardwell got in super sideways in turns 3 and 4. Almost parked the car. Keegan just powered right on by and muscled him right out of the way. And now he's in a battle with Cabre. Cabre to the top side, out of shape. Big slide job from Dunn. Roberts, Keegan, Pennington, Cabre, your top four. The black and white car on the top in the final transfer spot. But the Flying Aussie working down the inside. Trying to get the spot away. He's not going to do it that time. 4 to go. Coy Pennington working the inside. He's got second away from Keegan. Moved Coy Pennington into position number 2. Keegan back to third. Cole Cabre working the inside of both these guys. Doesn't want to sit on the hot seat anymore, and that time Pennington gets it super sideways on the entry. Had to check it up a little. He's going to let Cabre by on the top side, and here comes Craig Dunn. This time Cabre takes the nose off of the X machine. That's going to cost Keegan. Pennington into second, Dunn into third, Cabre still into fourth, and I think Keegan took his shot to see if he could clean out the 40 car. Didn't like that move at all. Roberts wins it. Coy Pennington, Craig Dunn, and Cole Cabre coming home with the transfer spots. I think driver in the X machine might be a little hot under the collar. Yes, 3 or 4, depending, and I missed what the invert was tonight on this. So, all right, on the pole, heat race number 3, the Wicked Relief Gun with CBD number 31. That's Tyson Landis. On his outside, the 72 Top Gun Motorsports machine, Brad Faria. Row 2 on the inside, another Wicked Energy machine. That's a Team Steady car, 84. Bailey Rowley drives it. And his teammate on the outside in the 27, going to be Stephen Hill. Row 3 on the inside. 5K, Wendell Speed Labs machine, Rusty Kruger to his outside. The 331, Dustin Hall. Row 4 on the inside, the Dude Products, number 072 of Jeffrey Stewart, and to his outside, the 078 of Dallas Breeze. And on the back row, by himself, another Top Gun Motorsports driver, that's the 073 Nick McGathy. That's our final set of cars. Final heat race, top 4 to the A main. Everybody else going to go to the B main. And we're going to find our final 6 or 8 out of that. I think they're doing 20 in this one. Put 50 laps on the board and have our feature race ready to go. All right, green this time. Final heat race of the night.
Green, green, green.
Landis on the throttle. He's got the lead into turn number 1. Faria, position number 2 for just a second, but Rowley got by on the inside. Hill got by on the inside. Kruger is on the inside, and Kruger puts the right rear into the left front. And he moves Faria all the way back to the 5th spot. So Megan Landis, Rowley, Hill, and Kruger. Rusty Kruger, the white, black, and blue machine in the middle of the screen. Your final transfer car. Tyson Landis easily out in front. Who got sideways there? Watch them for one more lap here when they get down to turns 3 and 4. We'll see who gets sideways down here. Oh, on the bottom, the 331 Dustin Hall got real sideways. That's enough to trigger a caution. Probably wouldn't have in a real race, but right here it broke the algorithm and it said time for a yellow flag. So we're under caution. Yeah, there's a lot of guys do it a lot of different ways. Like Dirt Slingers doesn't do any kind of invert until they get to the pole dash, which is a manual race. The top 2 from each heat race go out and race to get their starting position in the A main, and they invert that. It's just like a random draw for them. But here they just do an invert in the heat races and let the guys rip it off from there. So we're going green at the halfway point of the final heat race number 3. Landis off the point, has the green flag. Heads down into 1 and 2. Billy Rowley, Stephen Hill, Rusty Kruger, our top 4. Nick McGathy, the blue car, on the top side. Trying to find some momentum, get up here and challenge the 5K car. Not able to make it get close. Got a pretty good line, just not able to get close enough to Kruger. Kruger able to really put the throttle down to get up off the corner here. starting to get away from Faria and McGathey. Tyson Landis still out in front. The 31 machine going to see 2 to go this time. He's got about a 5-6 car gap over Billy Rowley. Rowley running the top side. So is Stephen Hill. Those 3 drivers, all teammates. Wicked Cushion right there, and they're going to go under the white flag. Rusty Kruger going to close in on the back of the 27 car. Does he have enough to get there? Hill stays on the top side. So does Kruger. Landis is going to win it. Rowley, Hill, and Kruger going to transfer to the A main. Everybody else going to the B main. We'll get ready to line that up and run it off here in just a moment. We'll know who the 20 cars for the feature race are going to be. Quick C main. 8 cars in the C main. Top 2 or 3. I believe that it is the top 2 from the C go to the back of the B, and then we're going to take 8 from the B.
Yes, sir.
All right. Row 1 going to be Hobson and Carr. Hall and Click in row number 2. Keegan and McGathey in row number 3. And Brian Heisler, Dallas Breeze is going to make up row number 4 here. 8 laps.
10 laps for the C, 12 laps for the B.
All right, 10 laps. It is official. It's going to be 10 laps. Top 2. Moving on to everybody else. Pack them up and move on out.
Another unnecessary scene.
Unnecessary what? Not sure what race control tried to convey to me there, but I missed it. So we're going to have 7. In the C main, we're going to take the top 2. Green flag about to fall right here. Brent Hobson, Austin Carr. Those 2 super tight right there, and Hobson didn't have as much of a run as he needed, but Carr found the outside wall. And now they're 3 wide heading into turn 3. Carr and Click with a whole lot of contact, and those guys can't get off of one another. And Austin Carr went from the front row to the very back of this one. It's Hobson. Now Hall finds the outside fence. No caution as everyone had gotten around him, so that's changing things up pretty quick. Brent Hobson right through the middle, hanging on to the lead. Nicholas McGathey into the 2nd spot. Mike Keegan 3rd. Kevin Click in 4th. Right now, keep your nose clean. Oh, Carr tumbling at the back. Not Dustin Hall. Dallas Breeze upside down in 3 and 4, and that's going to trigger the caution. Breeze looked okay off turn 2 down the back stretch. Oh, got into the fence, and it sucked him over a little bit. And after he passed the opening right there, yeah, little ride on the Vomit Comet. So we'll have a 3-lap shootout to finish this one up. Top 2 get a move on. Everybody else is done for the night. Right now it's Hobson and McGathey 1-2. Keegan and Click in 3rd and 4th. Carr and Hall 5th and 6th. And those are the final cars on the track because Breeze and Heisler are already done. So we will get the green flag with 3 to go in the C main. Hobson back on the throttle. Green flag back in the air. McGathey around the top side. Going to take the lead away from Hobson. And here comes Keegan. Keegan's working the top side. Hobson keeping the car. Oh, down in the middle. Tried to battle back for the lead. That's just going to make it a 3-wide situation. It's a 3-car battle already. You don't want to get 3 wide here. Keegan. Oh, Hobson got way sideways right there, and caution's going to fly. We'll see who ends up in 2nd. Hobson's car way out of shape. Not really much that Keegan could do, in my opinion, in that situation. Brent Hobson got down to turn 3 and cut it hard left, and the car just turned around. Keegan right on top of it. Nowhere he could go, so we'll see what it's about when they get lined up. It looks like McGathy and maybe Hall. Oh, McGathy put the car. No, he's still on the track. So it was McGathy and Keegan transferring through. I had to stay on the rewind to see. So Nick McGathy, Mike Keegan transferring through into the back of the B main. 8 cars. We're keeping them all. So everybody in this one going to transfer through. That C main was to get into the show. Tucker LeBeau on the front row. Faria and Hanley in row number 2. Row 3 going to be Cole Harvey, Jeff Stewart. And on the back row, coming in from our C main, going to be Nick McGathy and Mike Keegan. "12 laps. This is just to finish out the last 4 rows of the feature. First 4 rows have already, the first 6 rows have already been decided. They'll finish this up, give about a 2-minute warm-up session. We'll put 50 laps on the board, bring these guys out here, put 20 of them on the track. See who comes home with the win. Tucker and LeBeau off the front row. Green flag in the air. B main underway. Everybody's transferring, so they're just racing for starting position here. LeBeau off the top side, clips the wall, but he's keeping the lead into 3 and 4. He's got Kendall Tucker right behind him. And Brad Faria was in 3rd, but Cole Harvey worked his way around him off the bottom side right there. Harvey able to find some grip down on the bottom of the exits of turns 2 and 4. Oh, Kendall Tucker found the outside wall, and he's going to fall back. Harvey and Stewart both going by. Faria now challenging for the 4th spot. Tucker's going to hang on to it there, and he's going to put some pressure down on Jeff Stewart. Wasn't able to do anything with it in 1 and 2. Still Todd LeBeau, good distance out front. Got about 15 car lengths on Cole Harvey. Jeff Stewart, Kendall Tucker, Brad Faria, Nick McGathy, Mike Keegan, and Kevin Hanley rounding out the field. All these guys transferring through. Keep an eye on this battle for 3rd right here. Jeff Stewart, Kendall Tucker. Tucker in the all-black machine now throws the slide job into 3 and 4. Around the top side, he jumps the cushion, but Stewart gets even further out of shape in the middle of the track. And now Faria is going to go around him. McGathy's going to go around him. So move Stewart back to the 6th position. Now it's LeBeau and Harvey 1-2. And Harvey reeling LeBeau in right here. 4 to go this time. Kendall Tucker in 3rd. Brad Faria, Nick McGathy, Jeff Stewart, Mike Keegan, and Kevin Hanley back here. Todd LeBeau able to hang on to the lead. He's going to see the 3 to go mark.
All right, man. Caution
And the
is out.
caution is
Caution
going to
is out.
seal this one down. Not sure who it was. Hanley's getting away pretty slow. Can't imagine it was him as far back as he was. Really don't have any idea why we had a caution there. Cars still in the right running order, the way they were before the caution came out. So Somebody got a little sideways and it triggered another caution. But they are going to finish up in the order that they currently run. LeBeau, Harvey, Tucker, Faria, Stewart, McGathy, Keegan, and Hanley. And they're all going to transfer into tonight's A main. Through 3 and 4 for the final time in the B main. Todd LeBeau going to bring home the victory in that. All 8 cars into our A main. We've got our 20 car field. We're going to put 50 laps on the board. We're going to get a couple of minutes for testing and tuning real quick. Final practice session. And then we'll throw them all out here and get ready to go. Big thanks to Hawkins Custom Tailgate Games for putting on the 360 series on Wingless Wednesdays. Drop by their Facebook page, Hawkins Custom Tailgate Games. Give them a like, give them a share. Check out all the cool cornhole sets that they have been turning out. I saw some pictures just the other day. He sent 2 or 3 different sets out. All of them look great. Custom make a set of cornhole boards for you any way you like. Get a hold of them if you need some. Everybody likes to do a little tailgating. It's a lot more fun when you get some games to play, especially drinking games. So do that. Guys, don't forget, Wicked Energy Gum. Every sale of a packet of Wicked Energy Gum right now, 100% of those profits go into the Cognitive Warriors Foundation. Go over to wickedenergygum.com. Check out the website. They've got a t-shirt and gum package for you. You buy a t-shirt, you get a pack of gum with it. All the proceeds from both go into the Cognitive Warriors, and everything they sell, Casey Kane going to match them dollar for dollar and make the same donations. So get over there and support a great cause with great sponsors that help get you to see the great racing that we put on every night on the Dirt Racing Network. About 30 seconds, and they are going to be ready to go for 50 laps. Tiny little bull ring here. Practice session over. We'll get ready to go through our Raven Graphics starting lineup here in just a moment. All right, front row. On the pole, the 44 machine, Blake Cannon on his outside. 93, the Catfish, Chris Roberts. Row 2 on the inside, the 31, Tyson Landis. The Track Terror, James Tiernan, the 210 on his outside. Coy Pennington, the 321, inside row 3. Billy Rowley, the 84 on the outside. Row 5, 22 machine, Mason Hannigan inside. The Flying Aussie, Craig Dunn, the 57 on the outside. Stephen Hill, the 27 machine, inside row 5 with John Batista on his outside. 35 machine. 40, Cole Cabrera inside row 6 with the 5K, Rusty Kruger on his outside. Todd LeBeau from the B main. He won it. He's inside of row number 7 in the 94 car. Cole Harvey, the 085 on his outside. 300 to Kendall Tucker inside row number 8 with Brad Farley in the 72 on his outside. Jeff Stewart, the 072 car inside of row number 9, and Nick McGathy, the 073 on his outside. And in the back row, row number 10, that's going to be the X. So Mike Keegan inside, and the 110 of the Cadillac man, Kevin Hanley. 20 cars, 50 laps. Green the next time off turn 4 with Cannon and Roberts on the front row. Right now the points are Heileman, who is not here. 50 points over Chris Roberts. Roberts will make a bunch of that up tonight. Kruger is 75 back in 3rd. Stephen Hill, 321 back in 4th, and Brett Strickler not here tonight, 355 back in 5th. But the green flag about to come out. A main underway. Hawkins Custom Tailgate Games, 360 wingless cars. And Cannon grabs the early lead, 3 wide for third place. Pennington was on the inside. Tiernan was on the top. Tyson Landis was in the middle. They've got that worked out now. It's Coy Pennington into second. Chris Roberts third. James Tiernan in fourth. Tyson Landis fifth. And Pennington's way sideways in turns 3 and 4, but he's able to hang on to it. Got a good drive across those tires that marked the inside of the track. And now Chris Roberts, with the momentum, flies past Tiernan into the third spot. Tyson Landis working the top spot, top side. That's for fourth. Watching Tiernan go back at the catfish. He's got him up off the bottom, but Roberts is able to hang on at the line. Now Tiernan clears him going into 3, so it's Cannon, Pennington, Tiernan, Roberts, and Landis in the top 5. Cole Cabray working around the top side into the 6th spot. Stephen Hill. John Batista now 8th. Mason Hannigan and Billy Rowley rounding out the top 10. You see a gaggle of cars behind that.
All right, man. Caution is out.
And our first caution. Nick McGathy, Brad Faria out. Cole Cabray, it looks like. A little bit of trouble for him. Wonder if he caught the outside wall. Oh, Tyson Landis caught a little bit. And he caught Tyson Landis, knocked the rear end completely out, and then just gets a run over from behind. Sitting at the exit of turn 2, so that's going to end it for Cabray. So 3 cars out, got 17 still on the track. Cannon, Pennington, Tiernan, Roberts, Hill, Batista, Rowley, Landis, Hannigan, and Kruger, the top 10. 45 laps to go right now. Going to be about 44 when we get the green. Watching the pace truck head for pit road.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag back in the air. 44 laps still on the board. Pennington and Tiernan down on the bottom doing battle. Tiernan's got the inside.
All right, man. Caution is out.
Caution
is
one
out.
more time. I want to say maybe Mike Keegan's car. Don't know for sure. We're going to go back and watch him. He got away from turn 2 pretty slow after that restart. Not down to 1 and 2. It was a 300 car, Kendall Tucker. And he kind of caught up Keegan in that right there. I don't know if Tucker's car, it looks like it's a little bit broken. He's probably going to take that thing in. And he does. So 56, the new white flag. Not much changed at the front. Tiernan got around Pennington. That's really the only change in the top 10. Kendall Tucker trying to make it back out before the pace car gets there so he can stay on the lead lap, hope for another caution, maybe get caught up to the field. He's going to be a little ways behind, I think. Cannon off the point.
Green flag, green flag.
In the air, we're headed. Well, that number 56 right now, so still about 42, 43 laps to go. Oh, there was a car sideways in 2, but he got it out of the way, got it back off the track, and we're going to stay green. Oh, Pennington found the tire going into turn number 3, and Pennington's car going to go backwards a little bit. He kept it in there. Now he's going to take it to the infield. He'd been flirting with that. He cut inside of him once. He had jumped over him a couple of times, and he got down here to turn 3, and he just went right into him right there. He gets a little bump on the back of the car. Todd LeBeau slides into him. He gets the car off the track. That's going to do it. 5 cars out. Still 15 on the track. Kendall Tucker, the last of those. Nick McGathy dropping to the back. 59, the new white flag. Not much has changed in the top 10. Craig Dunn has broken into the top 10, and Rusty Kruger moved from 9th to 7th right there. Everything else has stayed the same. 41 laps to go when they take the green.
Green
Oh,
flag, green
Tiernan all over the throttle and nobody in front of him. Ready to go. So he got in the back of Cannon right there. Cannon then gets on the throttle and the green flag flew. Chris Roberts not able to capitalize on that mistake. Don't look now, Chris Roberts, but you got John Batista on your outside. The blue car up to the top, making tracks. Now falls back a little with the mistake off turn number 2. So keep Roberts in third. Batista is fourth, but Stephen Hill, the 27 machine, working around the middle, trying to put some pressure on the 54 car. He's got pressure of his own. Rusty Kruger, the 5K with a slide job right across the nose. To no avail as Hill got back around him. Now Kruger trying to work down to the inside. Nothing doing that time. It's still Cannon, Tiernan, Batista, Roberts. Your top 4, we're watching the battle at 5th and 6th right here. Stephen Hill, Rusty Kruger, both cars to the top side. They're catching up to Chris Roberts.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
On the speedway again. Not necessarily for Kendall Tucker. We'll see who we see in this. Nick McGathy breaks the car up over the fence. So McGathy in Faria. Pennington, Harvey, and Cabrera out. Kendall Tucker, the final car in the field running. Position number 15. Check the front of the field. It's Cannon, Tiernan, Batista, Roberts, Hill, Kruger, Rowley, Hannigan, Dunn, and LeBeau. Our top 10. Keegan, Handley, Landis, Stewart, and Tucker rounding out the field. 62 for the new white flag, so still a 36 to go.
62.
Appreciate everybody being here, staying tuned in, guys. Thank you very much. Don't forget to join us tomorrow night, and definitely don't forget to join us on Sunday and or Monday. Sunday, the Outlaw Series. Getting into week 11 for those guys, I think. Green flag back in the air. 35 laps to go. Cannon away from the field several car lengths now, make it 7 or 8. Tiernan's got his hands full. He's got John Batista right there. He's got Chris Roberts on the inside. Tiernan finding the outside fence. That time that lets Roberts get by on the inside of both he and Batista. Batista checked up for him just a little bit. So move Roberts to second. Tiernan hanging on to third. Rusty Kruger working the high side. Batista down on the inside. That's for 5th. 4th and 5th, and Kruger splits the difference. Big slide job. Threaded the needle trying to get in there. Didn't do anything for his position. Now he's in the fence off the right rear of James Tiernan.
All right, man. Caution is
Rusty
out. Caution
Kruger's
is out.
probably, well, I don't know. We'll see if that car looks like it's sitting right and tracking straight. Go back and take a look at what happened there. He had a pretty good run, got to the high side, and Tiernan let the right rear come up a little more. Kruger thought he could fit it between the wall and the right rear. Just didn't quite work that way. It looks like the car's okay. He's going to be able to continue, amazingly enough. It's going to drop him all the way to 15th. Cannon, Roberts, Tiernan, Batista, Hill, Rowley, Hannigan, LeBeau, Mike Keegan, and Craig Dunn rounding out our top 10 right now. .65, the new white flag. It's going to be right at about 31 to go. Got 19 in the books.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag, back in the air. Still Cannon out in front, but Roberts, Tiernan, all three cars on the bottom. John Batista, the first car at the top. Billy Rowley now making a bid around the top side of Stephen Hill. He's going to have the spot. Going to work off turn number 4. Rowley's in 5th. Batista still 4th. Tiernan got around Roberts. Now Roberts working back on the inside. James Tiernan all about not giving anybody any space. Wanted to try to keep him pinned down, see if he could get the spot away through the middle of turns 3 and 4. And Roberts muscled him up off the bottom. The Catfish getting physical. Chris Roberts still in second. Tiernan is now into third, and John Batista's working the high side. Oh, the leader into the wall. Cannon found the exit. Turn 2 fence, and that let Roberts get a good run up beside him. Who's got the lead at the line? It's Chris Roberts by about half a car. Off the top side, Cannon trying to get it back, but Roberts. Good run on the bottom, and Chris Roberts, your new leader. The Catfish working the bottom side to perfection right now. Good battle side by side for the lead. Cannon working the top side. Roberts on the bottom, and Cannon finding the momentum as he got it back at the line. Yes, he does. Chris Roberts nice and smooth on the bottom. Going to have plenty of drive down the backstretch. He can get the drive off 3 and 4. He might be able to seal the deal, and the caution flies. It's going to lock him down. Keep Roberts on the point. Billy Rowley to the infield. Not sure if that was for Billy or for Craig here. Maybe Craig Dunn. Into 3 and 4, right rear into the fence, up and over in front of company. He was right in front of Rusty Kruger right there. That's going to do it for Rowley. It's going to do it for Dunn. 13 cars still on the track. Oh, and Blake Cannon got the lead. He had it when the caution flew, it looks like. I thought Roberts had it. So it's Cannon, Roberts, Tiernan, Batista, Hannigan, Hill, LeBeau, Keegan, Landis, and Kruger, your top 10. Tucker, Hanley, and Stewart rounding out the field. 68 for the new white flag, so about 23 to go when we get the green. You're up a little late there, Mr. Peterson. Going back to green this time. Off turn number 4, still Cannon on the point. We'll see if Roberts can start to mount that challenge back for the lead. He did a good job on the last restart. Here comes Tiernan with a big head of steam off turn 2, and he powers right past Roberts. Now he's working on the bottom, and if he can keep that head of steam going, we might see another new leader here. James Tiernan, great drive off turn 2. He's got the lead. Can he keep it off turn 4? Not that time by. Cannon had it at the line. Cannon's just got too much momentum off the top. Tiernan's not able to keep that line consistent. So put Cannon back to the point. Tiernan second, Roberts third, Batista still fourth. Batista trying to run the same line that Cannon's running the entries just a little bit wider. This time, Tiernan had the lead at the line. He got by on the inside. Cannon with a little bit of a loss of drive on the exit of turn 4. And Tiernan just not consistent lap to lap on the entry or the exit, one or the other. He'll do it real good for a lap or 2, and then he'll miss it. Right there, he missed the entry to turn 1, and that gave Cannon a good run. Cannon trying to use all the momentum getting in the corner. He's able to do it and get the lead back. Tiernan's got great drive on the bottom when he hits it right, but he isn't able to do it lap after lap. He'll fight back here. But Cannon still with the lead. 16 laps to go. Great battle for the lead. Now John Batista has worked around the high side. He's taken over third from Chris Roberts. Tiernan finds the tire. That's going to give Cannon the clear lead, and Cannon going to seal the entry down on Tiernan. Forced him down on the tires.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
Caution one more time. Car upside down. Might be Brad Farnham. No, it is not Brad Farnham. Todd LeBeau. It is Todd LeBeau. He was battling here for about 6th and 7th and just slid it out, put the right rear in the fence. So war of attrition. $71, the new white flag. So inside 15 to go.
71.
Still house shopping? Oh my goodness. We'll talk some more tomorrow, buddy. All right. Cannon, Tiernan, Batista, Roberts, Hannigan, the top 5. Hill, Landis, Kruger, Keegan, and Hanley are top 10. Kendall Tucker, Jeff Stewart, 11th and 12th. 12 cars still on the track. 12 cars still on the lead lap. 14 to go when we get the green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
Tiernan keeps trying to time the restarts, and Cannon keeps changing it up. This time, off the exit of turn 2, he finds the tire, but Tiernan, able to be even on the entry, finds a tire again. That's going to give Cannon all the momentum he needs to hold on to the lead. That strip getting narrower and narrower right there, but this time Tiernan finds a lot of grip, and he had the lead going into turn 3. Can he find the same grip on the exit of turn 4? No, he cannot. Blake Cannon has the lead back. These two battling side by side, and Tiernan just not able to be consistent and be smooth getting there on those entries. Cannon kind of dictate the line. Each time he gets up beside him, Tiernan has to change his entry just a bit, because Cannon is really dictating where that entry line is going to be for the second place car. B10 to go the next time by. Batista starting to close in off the top side on Tiernan. Hannigan into the 4th spot. Chris Roberts running in 5th. Rusty Kruger now up to 6th. He and Stephen Hill having a pretty good battle for 6th and 7th back there. But we're watching the front. 8 to go this time. Tiernan hopping over the tire right there on the exit of turn 4. He's doing the same thing in turn 2 here. That line's starting to go away. The top side's starting to become way more dominant than it was. Cannon running the same line he ran in the midget race, and that carried him to victory. So he's doing it again. It looks like it might carry him to victory here. 6 to go this time. Cannon, Tiernan, Batista the top 3. Hannigan in 4th. Roberts in 5th. Now Hill has secured 6th away from Kruger. Go back and watch the battle for the lead. Tiernan got up beside him again. Cannon able to hold it off. Keeping that entry line super narrow, and he's not letting Tiernan put the car exactly where he wants to. Tiernan left rear over that tire, and it's costing him a lot of momentum on the exit. 4 to go that time by. These two getting closer and closer. It's starting to really become a pretty good race at the front now. Tiernan working right across the inside, jumping the tires. He's trying to stay down where the tacky is. Keep the car coming around off the corner. Find the drive. Right here is where he needs to make it up. Oh, and Cannon found the wall. 2 to go that time, and Tiernan has the lead. Cannon with the haymaker. Tiernan across the tires. He's out of shape, and Cannon's got it back.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Caution out, and we hadn't gotten to the white flag yet. So we'll have a green-white checker in this one. Stephen Hill has dropped to the back. Stephen Hill, Rusty Kruger. Oh, let's go back a little further, see what happens here. Kruger this time in 3 and 4 with the big slide job, and he'll cut right underneath, just like he's supposed to. Through 1 and 2, pretty good. Hill a little bit out of shape off turn number 2. This time Kruger throws it in there, catches the nose, and he brings the 27 around with him. And then the 27 trying to get it back, and he made more contact with Kruger. He ends up sideways in front of the field. He's going to take that thing in. It's damaged enough. So we're going to have a green-white checker to finish it up. Ken and Tiernan, Batista, Hannigan, Roberts, Kruger, Keegan, Landis, Tucker, and Hanley. And only Jeff Stewart outside the top 10 in the last car actually on the lead lap that's running. Got several cars out here, 2, 3, 4 laps, 17 laps down, whatever the case may be. But a green-white checkered this time off turn number 4, and Cannon's on the throttle. If he makes it back to the white flag before we got any kind of craziness, we're going to race it out. Good battle right here. Hannigan, Batista, Roberts. White flag in the air off turn number 4. Cannon sees it first. Tiernan in second. Batista right now in third, but on the top side, does Mason Hannigan have enough drive? Checkered flag is waving. Blake Cannon's going to win it. James Tiernan coming home second. Oh, and in third, we'll have to wait for timing and scoring. I think Hannigan got him at the line. It looks like Hannigan. Remind the top 3. Hannigan was third, and remind the top 3.
All right, man.
Next time by, not this time. Tell
out.
everybody else off the track, please. No, it's going to be Tucker. Have those guys go one more lap, please. One more time. Yeah, they're going to be out of order, guys. I can't do a whole lot about that. I don't think it's going to give us what we want. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe they did a good job right there. All right, we'll wait for them to join us in the team speak, get the interviews in. I appreciate everybody staying up late with us. Pretty good run at the end. If Tiernan could have got that thing just a touch smoother, I think he comes home with the win, but he got a few things dictated to him a little bit there on his entries in turn 3, and that really made it difficult. Great race overall for these guys. Let's get Mason Hannigan in here. Mason Hannigan, you got a copy?
Yep.
All right, man, third place in this one. Good battle. You passed Batista on the last lap, coming down the last straightaway to the start-finish line there. Talk to us about this race and that third place finish.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been to 360, so I'm happy with my result. I like this track in the 360. It's fun. And it was fun racing there at the end.
Yeah, it seemed like a couple of different lines were working. If you go right up against those tires on the bottom, some guys were finding some grip, and then some of you guys were really being able to get some good drive off the top. Where was your car best tonight?
Right around the top. The bottom normally it never works for me. I can't get it down. But the top, normally you'll pound it a couple of times like I did tonight.
All right, man. Well, a fantastic run. You come home third. You got some thank yous and some shout-outs, and we'll let you go celebrate.
Yes, sir. Thank you to Team SETI, Wicked Cushion, Rockstar Productions, Randy Hannigan Racing, Kenny Simbonis, Integra Shocks, Brown & Miller Racing Solutions, and Fatheads Eyewear.
All right, man. Thanks for talking to us. Look forward to seeing you later this week, buddy.
Hopefully.
All right, your third place finishing, Mason Hannigan. Let's get Mr. Tiernan in here. James Tiernan, you got a copy?
I got a copy, Roger. How you doing?
I'm doing well, sir. You come home second tonight. Looked like you were able to work the bottom pretty good. Just too many times into the tires, I think, for you, and upset the car a few too many times. But talk to us about that race and the second place finish.
Agreed. That was probably one of the more fun races I think I've been involved in. Just everyone was running pretty clean. Both the top and the bottom were about equal there. And again, like you said, if I had a few less mistakes, I easily could have won. But all credit to Blake there. He did a fantastic job racing, and he brought it home. He was undisputed today.
Yeah, it looked like he was, every time he was able to pull even with you down the backstretch, he kind of dictated the entry line into turn 3. How much did it affect where you wanted to be on that entry?
I don't think it was too bad. I mean, I wanted to be on the bottom as much as I could, so I don't think it was that big of a factor. But, I think the biggest thing was myself and tire barriers.
Well, they are not your friend. And, there's a lot of the guys that watch that they think those tires just wait for somebody to come by close and they reach out and grab them. I don't think that's the case. I think the drivers just like to see how far they can lift the tires off the ground when they go over them.
I think I saw one move in my way. I don't know.
So the one did jump out and get you. All right, man. Well, thanks for confirming that. Now all the viewers know what happens there. Man, a great run, second place finish. You got some thank you, some shout outs, and we'll let you celebrate a podium finish tonight, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. I'd like to thank Wicked Cushion for hosting all this. Roger, I thank you for being in the booth and announcing all this. I'd like to thank Dude Wipes for when the only racing stripes you want are on your car, use Dude Wipes. And I'd like to thank Elbows Up Sim Sport because they do a lot of great work, and you can see the improvement I've had and just improvement in the program. So that's pretty much all I'd like to thank.
All right, man. Thanks for chatting with us. Look forward to seeing you the rest of the week.
All right. I'll see you later, Roger.
All right, your second place finisher, James Tiernan, and let's get him in here. He sweeps the night. If it don't have a wing on it, I think he's going to be okay in it. Blake Cannon, you got a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, man. Fantastic win for you here. You got a challenge there, Tiernan. Tiernan got close, a lot closer than anybody did in the midget race tonight, man. Talk to us about this race and another win you picked up here.
I don't even know, man. For me to be able to put another 50 laps together in these things, I'll be honest with you, I probably haven't raced these things but 4 or 5 times at most, and definitely not against a stacked field like it was tonight, but I don't know, it was tough, and then I was married to the top again, and it was such a fine line, and Tierman was really, really good on the bottom, and so was Chris, so I had to play a little defense in starts for the first lap or so, and then I could really open it up, and then it was all about who was consistent. And I thought I almost gave it away with like 3 to go.
It looked like as the night went on, or as the feature went on there, the top kind of started to get a little bit thinner and thinner, and guys were finding the exit of turn 2 wall quite a bit. How treacherous was it up there?
Probably more treacherous than anything I've been on here lately. That was pretty tight. For me to be able to just, I don't know. That's really what it is in these non-wing stuff and midget stuff. A lot of times is all about being consistent and that fine line. And trust me, I've found the wrong end of it more times than not. So to be able to put 2 races together feels pretty good.
Yeah, fantastic night. You come in, moving from the midgets to this wingless car, it's a lot of difference in horsepower, and you're able to control it very well. Picked up the win. Sweep tonight. That doesn't happen a whole lot around here, so congratulations to you on that. You got some thank yous, some shout-outs, and we'll let you celebrate 2 fantastic wins tonight.
I sure do appreciate it. My second week here, and I've enjoyed it, so I'm not going to be able to make it tomorrow night, but like next week I'll be able to come back for 360s, midgets, and stuff like that. But just gotta give a huge shout out to Swindell Speed Lab, James, Cole, Adam, everybody that just puts so much time and effort and really helps me out with these cars, especially. I'm new to these, and it's been a little bit of a learning curve, but I feel like we're on the right end of it. I gotta thank Kendall Tucker. He struggled tonight, but he's usually one of the mentors that helps me out in these things. So I thank him and just everybody at Swindell. I'm pretty blessed.
All right, man. Well, thanks for chatting with us. Look forward to seeing you next week, bud.
Thanks, sir.
All right, your feature winner both times tonight, Blake Cannon. 360 series, James Tiernan comes home second. Mason Hannigan in third. That's going to do it for us tonight. Awesome night of racing. These guys did a great job. 100 laps in here tonight, 2 different cars. Same guy put 50 laps together, 2 shows in a row. Good job by him. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Guys, don't forget, triple header Thursday tomorrow night. Dirt Slingers at 8. 410 Outlaw Series with the Dirty Old Bastards. 2 shows right after that. Sunday night, 410 Outlaws from the Dirt Slingers. That is their big money series going on right now. They're about 2 weeks from the end of it. They're going to have a race this Sunday, and then they'll be off until June, and they will wrap it up in June. Going to take the Memorial Day holiday Sunday off. But that is going to do it for me tonight. For myself, Mike Peterson of the Dirt Racing Network. Guys, we appreciate everybody tuning in each and every night. Thank you for getting us to 5,000 followers. Come and see us on Monday, the 20th of May, about 8 o'clock Eastern time for our big 5,000 follower show. Got some giveaways, got some guests. Going to have a whole lot of fun with it. The Tim Sims guy is going to put up a 5,000 pennies to win race. Going to have some fun with that. I found out today, after a little bit of talking to the guys at Tim Sims, it's going to be at Knoxville. We're going to do the 360 cars with some open setups, have some fun with that. So we look forward to seeing everybody there. But until we see you the next time, which is tomorrow night for Triple Header Thursday, make sure you come back for that. I will say, keep it dirty. Good night, everybody.